大家好，欢迎来到汇通广场，我们 Presentation Center 展销中心的开幕仪式。那今天呢，我们很多嘉宾呢，跟我们一起去庆祝这个大日子。我们有万金市的市长呢，我们有各位的市议员，也有王丽副总理事，还有呢，当然就是 remington Group 的主席跟行政总裁。谢谢今天大家抽空光临。And we want to welcome our agents and brokers as well as our other guests as well. We are pleased to celebrate the opening of the Remington Center's Presentation Center, and are very happy that you could join us for this very special event. We won't take too much of your time, but we do have a few distinguished guests here to talk to you about the importance of this development and the impact it will make on the city of Markham, as well as some of the latest updates. 今天呢，我们的仪式呢不会太庸长，但是我们希望呢邀请一些的嘉宾跟大家讲一讲这个汇通广场将来在万锦市将会有怎么的一个很大的影响，也可以说是为多伦多呢来一个很大的大跃进。This innovative, one-of-a-kind presentation center showcases the best of the Remington Center has to offer. After the speeches, we encourage you to take the time to explore. The sales team would be more than happy to share all the features of this incredible development and answer any questions that you may have. 那我们仪式过后呢，我们营业的代表呢，很高兴可以为你效劳，可以给你说一下我们 Remington Center 汇通广场有什么的特色，还有呢，当然就是为大家回答你们的问题。And before introducing our guest, maybe I should do a little self-introduction. My name is Leslie Yip, and I have been with this development since its very beginning. We were just talking about how I was also involved in choosing a Chinese name for the development, as well as being very honored to be here to launch the presentation center. 那我们开始介绍嘉宾之前呢，跟大家打个招呼，我是叶子清。那很荣幸呢，今天可以为大家主持这个仪式。我在电台的工作呢，让我跟 Remington Center 这个发展呢，一直都有很紧密的联系。汇通广场这个名字呢，也是我们一个project一个的活动里面呢挑选出来的名字，所以今天感到非常的荣幸。And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to first introduce to you Mayor Frank Scarpitti. Mayor Scarpitti has served various roles in the municipal government since 1985, and he has served as Markham's mayor since 2006. And he has watched Markham to grow as a little town north of Toronto, and now it's a blossoming city of 310,000 people and a growing city as well. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Frank Scarpitti.
Well, thank you very much, Leslie, and you don't need to introduce yourself. Everyone knows who you are, and we're great to have you here this afternoon, and thank you for participating in this extraordinary event. Le Homa, Ni Hao to everyone here. Welcome to the city of Markham. And I just want to say what an exciting afternoon this is. And before I make some remarks about this exciting project in our city, I just want to take a moment to reintroduce the members of council, because we have a great team in our city. And they're not all here this afternoon because some of them had to work. And so that's why the rest of us could be here celebrating with all of you. But there are various commitments. But I want to acknowledge Regional Councillor Joe Lee. Welcome, Joe. Thank you for being here. And Joe has been performing quite well in the city of Markham since his election to Markham Council. So we thank you for your support. Another new councillor to the team of Markham, Ward 6 Councillor Alan Ho. Thank you very much for being here, and again for your tremendous support, not only of this project, but many of the great initiatives that we have in the city of Markham. From another part of Markham, just a little northeast of here, Ward 4 Councillor Carolina Moretti is also here. And she's smiling from ear to ear because as Chair of Economic Development, she loves to see the money come into to the city of Markham. So, and we like her in that position. Now, someone who's no stranger to this area of Markham, someone who has represented this area as well since 1985. He is the longest continuous serving member of council in the city of Markham. Ward 8 Councillor Alex Chu is also here. And I want to take a moment to just recognize Stephen Chait, our Director of Economic Development, who's also here. Welcome, Stephen. And really, thank you to all of the city staff. We have people from various departments that are here. I just want to say thank you to them because these big projects take a lot of effort on the city's part, whether it's planning, landscaping, roads, engineering, the list goes on and to each of them. We have a great staff in the city of Markham, and I thank them for the work they've done on this project. I just see Regional Councillor Jim Jones is also here as well. Welcome, Jim. Thank you for being here. And I told him you were working all afternoon, but there you go, see? Anyways, hopefully we'll have some of the other councillors come by as well. I just want to say congratulations to Rudy Brady and the entire Remington team. This is a project that has been talked about for the last couple of years, and remember attending with Chris when there was the first launch of the Remington Center. And we were all excited about the wonderful opportunity to reinvest, to reinvigorate a part of our city known as Market Village. And an opportunity not only to reinvigorate the area, but to bring more investment, more commerce, and more people living in an incredible corner within the city. And when you take a look at these plans, it's just truly spectacular. And certainly there's pictures here, but you know what, in Canada's high-tech capital, the city of Markham, Remington's chosen to use high-tech to really give people a feel of what it's like if you're in this complex. And so there's virtual reality tours of the outside, the inside. You can even order some food today. Now, you won't be able to taste it, but you can order it. And it's wonderful the way they can take you through the whole experience. And I think it really speaks to the future of how developments are going to be promoted in our city. And as always, Remington is a first. And the Remington name is certainly synonymous with the city of Markham. They are people that are committed to this community. Day in and day out, they're developing and building homes, they're building plazas. And here, you know, I have to say, this is going to be a signature development for Remington and for the city of Markham. And it'll give an opportunity for us to come together as a community, to shop, to socialize, to meet. And what I love about the project is, aside from the fact that it's got 700 stores, which is absolutely just phenomenal when you think about that, and besides the fact that there's an opportunity to live at a very prestigious address, there's also the opportunity for the community to come together to celebrate. And whether that's on the inside through a stage that is seen 360 degrees all the way around for communities and performances and anchors to come and speak and do whatever they need to do. On the outside with the beautiful fountain that in the wintertime will be converted to a skating rink. These are all elements that bring our community together, that help us celebrate, to get to know each other. And that's what community is all about. So really to Rudy, who is the chairman of the board, and it's quite a board with Matthew, Mark, and Michael, and Chris, and Jerry, and the whole team at Remington, I say thank you for the incredible vision that you've had with this project. And I always refer to Markham as the Chinese capital of the Greater Toronto area. Something I'm very proud of, that you're part of the most diverse city in all of Canada. But you know, if Markham is the Chinese capital of the GTA, this is the center of the Chinese community. Everyone will be coming here. It's an outstanding shopping center, one of its kind, the only kind outside of Asia, where you'll really be able to experience the shops, the retail, the restaurants, the living, and the community coming together. So I say thank you for everything Remington has done for our community. And to also say we've been working on a couple of other big projects now. Whether they ever come to fruition or not, I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, in the meantime, I'm going to come here to watch the NHL and see the Stanley Cup right on the screen, because I think it's one of the best in the city. So in the meantime, we'll do that. And as much I have to tell you, Rudy, you got to be proud of your whole organization. Wayne Chan, Johnson Ip, and I know where Johnson is standing over there, Randy Pettigrew, whether it's on the planning side, the management side, the community side. You know, Remington's name is not just attached to development. They give back to the community. And if you get a chance to go over to the Markham Stouffville Hospital at the 9th line, you are going to see an incredible facility there that's just been built, thanks to the support of Remington and Rudy Brady. If you come to the Markham Civic Center and able to participate in the Sedan Chair Challenge, it's called the Markham Remington Sedan Chair Challenge because of their tremendous support. The Chinese New Year celebration, the list goes on and on. That Remington name is not just seen at the side of buildings, it's seen supporting so many organizations in our community. And that's what building a community is all about, giving us a great place to live, a great place to shop and to eat and to come together as a community, but also helping those in our community that need that help. So Rudy, on behalf of our council, thank you for your continued belief in the city of Markham. You know we have the lowest taxes in the GTA. That's really why you keep coming back here. But we thank you for your constant belief and putting the city of Markham on the map once again, not just here in the city, not just in the GTA, but truly around the world. This project is being noticed all the way back to China, and we hope to have more of that foreign investment come into our community to create jobs and the economic prosperity in our community. Congratulations on this presentation center. It is absolutely spectacular, and if the center itself is anywhere near like the presentation center, it's going to be an incredible facility. Congratulations on that.
I'm sure it will be just as great, if not even greater. 那刚才为我们讲话的就是万锦市的市长 Frank Scargitti。那他1985年开始呢，已经服务万锦市呢。刚才呢，他在演讲中说到，The Remington Center 汇通广场呢，是我们万锦市就好像是中国的华人在加拿大的一个首都一样。那这个呢，也会变成我们首都之中的中心。那他也代表万锦市呢，谢谢 Remington Group 在过去呢，很多的社区的活动的贡献，还有呢，好像是 Markham Stouffville Hospital 和那个万锦市的 Civic Center 其实也是有 Remington Center 支持才可以建成的。那所以呢，他也感谢 Remington Center 对万锦市的贡献。And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mr. Rudy Brady to the stage. Under the leadership of Mr. Brady, the Remington Group has grown to one of the province's largest and most respected real estate developers. In 2012, Mr. Brady was honored by Build with a Lifetime Achievement Award. The award was in recognition of Mr. Brady's significant accomplishments in residential and commercial property development, as well as his commitment to humanitarian and civic roles, including serving as a director on numerous boards and devoting his time to a number of charitable causes. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Remington Group's Chairman and CEO, Mr. Rudy Brady. Remington Group 的主席及行政总裁。
Thank you very much. Madam Chair, Mr. Mayor, members of council, employees of Markham, ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute pleasure for me to invite you and welcome you all here at this rather fantastic presentation center. I should explain at the top that I wrote the mayor's speech. I want to thank him for presenting it. But best thing that ever happened to Remington is in 1971, we bought some land in Markham. And that goes back, I used to be called at that time the Massey Ferguson training camp, I think, for farming vehicles. And that was back in 71, 72, and I must admit that we are involved in many municipalities, but nowhere are we involved like in Markham. And we've seen Markham grow from a town to a city, from 100,000 people to almost 400, and continuing to grow. It's a terrific, terrific place to be. As the mayor has mentioned, diversity is something very, very special to Markham and to the Remington family. And I certainly do concur in the comments that the mayor made about the Remington family. We have other projects in Markham. You've read about some of them. We've been here for over 40 years. We hope to be here for another 40 years. I hope to be here another 40 years. But this one here is special. There's no doubt about it that we spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of consultant fees and studies to make this thing something special. And that goes for the project itself as well as this presentation center. This presentation center took a number of years to build and design, and now it's got to be an architectural spectacular idea of what an architectural project could be, and technology. I mean, I was around when Alexander Graham Bell discovered the telephone, and all I can do technology is press the button on a dial a phone. I don't have anything to do with internet, but I'm shown it by my children and our staff. But this is going to be something special, and the mayor touched on so many good points for it. I want to welcome you all. It will be something that will be accomplished, and I thank you all for your support and for being here today. Thank you very much.
And I believe that the mayor has something to present, or we're going to wait that till later. Okay, sure, we can do that. 刚才为我们说话的就是 Remington Group 的主席及行政总裁。他说呢，大约40年前，1971年的时候呢，他已经看准了万锦市的发展成立。那个时候呢，他已经买了很多地在这里。然后呢，他看到现在呢发展的那么快，他也当然是眼光非常之独到呢。还有呢，就是说万锦市也是一个商机无限的地方，所以他们也很高兴继续的支持万锦社区的发展。接下来呢，我们会为大家介绍的就是我们建筑师。Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Sean Lawrence to the stage. Mr. Lawrence is a partner at Partnership Architects, the firm that designed the Remington Center, and he has acted as a senior design and project director on an extensive range of projects in the commercial, residential, hospitality, retail, and transportation sectors. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sean Lawrence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Leslie's told, I'm the partner in charge of this project for our firm, Cone Partnership Architects. We're the designers and architects of the Remington Center. We're proud to be the designers and the architects of the Remington Center. I'm delighted to be here today to provide you with some important and exciting updates on the progress of the design and municipal approvals process. Currently, we're well advanced in the planning approvals process with the City of Markham. I'd like to echo the mayor's comments. It has been a great experience for all of us. We expect to have all of our municipal approvals in place by the end of the summer or early autumn of this year. Right now, there are currently over 40 professionals engaged in working full-time on all aspects of this project, including architects, engineers, and other consultants. The construction documents, including the building plans, specifications, and schedules, are close to completion. And we're engaged in preliminary review of these documents with the city's building department right now. In coordination with the final planning approvals, we'll be making our final submission to the City of Markham for building permit before the end of this year, 2013. As you can imagine, this is an extremely large and complex project. However, I'm delighted to be able to tell you that redevelopment will commence immediately following the issuance of the building permit, which we anticipate to be in the first half of next year, contingent on the timing of the city's approval of our building permit application. The initial construction phase will include all elements of the approximately 800,000 square foot retail center. We expect construction to take about 24 months. When complete, the Remington Center will be the largest Asian-directed retail center outside of Asia. It will incorporate the latest technology and sustainable features. For instance, and I can go on for hours on this, but I've been given 2 minutes. The building will accommodate a geothermal heating and cooling system that will be the largest in Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming today. I believe I speak for all of the project teams when I say we all look forward to seeing you again here soon, and when we break ground and the day that construction commences. See you soon.
Thank you, Lawrence. 刚才呢，我们的建筑师呢跟我们说，现在有40个的专业人员呢，每一天专注的就是为了汇通广场可以尽快的动工。那预计呢，明年初呢就开始，然后呢，建筑的时间呢大约是24个月就可以建成了。然后新的汇通广场呢，将会有很多不同的、很有特色的特点，包括就是全加拿大最大的一个地热的发电。的热能怎么说呢？就是我们不用那么多的资源，就已经可以呢把汇通广场呢弄成气温很舒适的。那我们也很期待可以快一点看到 Remington Center 的建成。I'd now like to welcome Councillor Li Wang to the stage. Councillor Wang is a Vice Council Commercial of the People's Republic of China and is responsible for promoting trade and investment between China and Canada. Previously, she was working in the Ministry of Commerce of China. Please join me in welcoming Councillor Wang.
Hi everyone, your Honorable Mayor, Scaviti, President Bratti, and councillors and distinguished guests. I'm honored to be here, and I feel very lucky to be invited to this fabulous event to see this very fabulous development to become true in Markham. I want to quote Mayor that in Markham is the capital of Chinese in Toronto, and we'll have this Chinese center in Markham. That'll be a lucky thing for all the Chinese Canadian community. As you know, as introduced by Leslie, thank you. I am from the commercial section of the Chinese consulate. My responsibility is to promote trade and investment between the two countries. And now my consulate region is in Ontario, and my focal point is in Markham, which I love. Thank you, Mayor, and everyone for the kind words. And I want to say that the building of this development is an achievement not only by the Remington Group, but also by it's also an achievement of the government of Markham, and also the achievement of the project team, and also the community. And this is the fortune of everyone in Markham, and also everyone in Ontario, that we are going to benefit from. I'm very confident that this is going to be a focus of not only Ontario province, but also all the visitors from China or from Asia, that they will be very interested in. As we all know that the investment and trade between China and Canada is growing so fast and rapidly in recent years that Canada stayed stable in the economic recession, that it performed so well during the last few years, and also China is also viewed as the engine of the world. I can say that we have so many opportunities to cooperate together. So in the micro point, I want to say that I am very confident that this development built by the Remington Center is going to play such a great role in the investments and trade growth between Ontario and China. And I love the slogan of Remington Center, that infinite possibilities, entrepreneurs' opportunities. I think it can not only describe this group, it can also describe the relations between Ontario, between Markham and China. And as you know, that two Chinese pandas are already here in Ontario to show the friendship between the two countries. I can say that our friendship is going to last for so many years. So thank you very much, President, everyone, Mayor. Thank you so much.
刚才王丽副总理事呢，他自己本身呢就是负责中加的投资方面的商机的。然后他也说呢，代表中领馆觉得对 Remington Center 对汇通广场是很有信心，可以成为我们加拿大华人的一个中心点。然后还有呢，他也说他很喜欢我们的那个 slogan。英文呢就是 infinite possibilities, infinite opportunities。那简单来说就是无限的商机，也是希望大家呢把握这个机会，把无限的商机掌握在自己的掌心就最好了。And now I'd like to invite Councillor Alex Chiu to the stage. Councillor Chiu has spent more than 25 years in municipal office and first elected to Markham Council in 1985. He has represented Markham's Ward 8 for 9 consecutive terms, and he has recently been honored by the Ontario government with the Long-Standing Service Award as a tribute to his dedication to public service, his strong contributions to his community, and to the city of Markham. 我们欢迎我们有 Alex Chiu 的誓言。
Thank you very much, and I won't be speaking too long, because Rudy didn't prepare my speech today, so I don't think I have anything to say. Anyway, I think you pick up the right day. Back home, today we call it Holy Thursday, and tomorrow is Good Friday. For being a Catholic, that's what I grew up, So today you pick up the right day. And this is only the presentation center. What more when we see the whole product? I'm trying to imagine myself right now at Market Village during summertime when I walk in there. I always walk in there with my tank top, my slipper, But with the news center, I don't think I can do that anymore. So you changed my whole lifestyle. Anyway, I'm very proud to have this as the gateway to Markham. Being in Ward 8, we really welcome this development, and I'm looking forward to see it done during my lifetime. So, anyway, thank you very much, Rudy, for bringing this project forward. Thank you.
刚才站在光宇来跟我们说，就是当汇通广场建成之后呢，在整个社区上面都有一个提升了级数的感觉。那可能我们将来去逛街的时候呢，也要穿好一点了。Now, thank you very much again, Councillor Chiu, and from the team that made the selling a breeze. For all of the agents and brokers in this room, Mr. Albert Young of the sales team would like to come up to express his gratitude to you for your continuous support. 我们先来欢迎我们营业部的代表，Mr. Albert Young.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And on behalf of Remington Group and Crown Home Realty, I thank you for joining us. As Mr. Frank Cavetti, the mayor, and Mr. Rudy Brady had pretty much described the entire presentation center in their speech. There's really not very much I can add to it, except that this is the real touch and feel of the Remington Center that you can expect. And on behalf of the sales and marketing team, I'd like to thank all the sales professionals and the buyers in the room. And it is you that's the best reason for us to celebrate today and for our success in the future. This presentation center and the land it sits on is entirely funded by Remington. And it is a shining example of Remington's guiding principles and its corporate culture, taking pride in the integrity and the quality of all its development projects. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Bradley family of the Remington Group for pioneering the Asian-inspired theme mall in the GTA. And for their commitment to this new iconic development project. And our special thanks to Jerry Bradley for making this beautiful venue a possibility and a reality today. Thank you. And I also like to add that since the start, we have over 50 individuals, engineers, software programmers, PR from our PR office, and the planners and the technicians. On a daily basis, they've been working very, very hard, and I thank them for their devotion. And last but not least, the key man behind every aspect of this groundbreaking retail development, who took on all the challenges and dealt with them with professional precision. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Wing Chen. Respectively, they're the Vice President of Commercial and Residential Property Investment, as well as Vice President of High-Rise Division. And also, let's not forget our team leader, Nancy Chan. And for her diligence and her attention to detail, of all the brokers, the VIP brokers in the room, you must agree with me that she is essentially the person in charge of the operation, making this operation so smooth, and making our sales and marketing such a success. Thank you, Nancy. And not to forget Johnson Yip for his admirable marketing for our annual organization in coordination of the marketing events, making certain that you are always in good company. Thank you, Johnson. And before you leave today, I urge you to browse around and speak to our staff and make sure that you try out the contents of this interactive screen. And this presentation combines the top-notch, high-quality interior finishing, as you can see, and the latest in design technology from Envision to showcase the unique features and some of the unconventional concepts that you find in the Remington Center. And again, I thank everyone for coming, and I hope that you enjoy the visual exploration of the Remington Center. Thank you.
Darren, you took my notes. Well, I don't really need my notes for speaking, but I do have a list of VIPs that I wish to acknowledge and thank them for coming. So here we go. And when we mention your name, please kindly rise so we can recognize your presence here with us. Some of these dignitaries have been introduced by Mayor Frank Scarpetti, but I'm going to do so again on behalf of the Remington Group. So please welcome again Councillor from Ward 6, Mr. Alan Ho. Councillor from Ward 4, Carolina Moretti. Manager of Urban Design, City of Markham, Catherine J. And we have Senior Project Coordinator from the City of Markham, Mr. Scott Heaslip. Director of Economic Development from the City of Markham, Mr. Stephen Che. And we would also like to give special thanks to the following from the Remington Group, and that includes President of Land Development and Investment, Mr. Chris Brady.